I've always had this idea, I don't know why, but the idea was that if I could reach 1 billion people and help them personally transform, we would have social transformation, because society is a function of a critical mass of people with similar intent. And if I want a more peaceful, just, sustainable, healthier and happier world, then we have to be the change we want to see in the world, as Mahatma Gandhi said. Jiyo is a service provider for all things that have to do with well-being, longevity, higher consciousness, and lifestyle living.
I started on my career in artificial intelligence. I realized that you actually have everything around you. You pretty much, from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, the phone knows your behavior, right? It knows where you were that long. It knows the kind of interactions you had. So you use, let's say, movement. We use accelerometers on the phone. We know how much steps you walked, how many calories you burned. So when we started our design philosophy, we said, we've looked at devices, but we said, if you want to reach 1 billion people, we got to use the lowest common denominator as the phone. So let's use every single compute power on the phone, which is the accelerometer, your gyro, everything else on the phone, the camera, the voice, and use that information to really figure out things. So the first step for them is to just sign up. And what it does after that, it kind of understands your behavior, how you're using the phone, the kind of connections you make. And what it recommends to you is tiny habits, what we call bits. So the goal is to kind of get you to do something which is less than 30 seconds. So over time, what the platform does understands behavior. And once it understands your behavior, it kind of provides you a contextual bit. So let's say, example, let's say you flew from Los Angeles to New York. We pretty much know that you moved away from your time zone. So we can, as soon as you get off in JFK, we can just send you a stretch. And the stretch comes from one of our experts on health and wellness. Or let's say you have not slept for 3 days. We understand your sleep patterns. So we can tell you, Anthony, here, why don't you just go back and try this routine for sleep or relaxation? So instead of you searching, we try to push the content to you.
What I have found over 35 years is that people transform and change if you make it easy for them. For that, you have to create a social network where they can engage. You give them the best knowledge, content, information. You provide them services and products easily through curated content with high-profile authorities. You provide metrics, so everything is measurable. You provide interaction not only within the group, but with experts, even one-to-one consultations. So I think the future of well-being and longevity and health, even medicine, is predictable, preventable, personalized, participatory, and process-oriented. Jiyo provides that.